This is a presentation of RVT Entertainment.
Superhero time starts now.
Cause I am the one you should fear the most. Cause I am the one who will take you down. And as long as I exist, there's hope for the world. Hope for the world. Hope for the world. Hope for the
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ranger Recap, the only Power Rangers podcast to ask the question, how many Wile E. Coyote traps have you set up today? Wile E. Coyote, super genius. I like the way that rolls out. Wile
Also?
E. Coyote.
Also, teacher of Monty and Victor.
Yes,
That's a good slapstick teacher right there, folks.
Oh, yeah. Especially today's Monster of the Week, who actually probably shops Wile E. Coyote's Amazon page. Or his Amazon Marketplace.
That is true. And for those wondering, the Shades ran into a couple of computer problems. We had thought he had fixed his problems about 10 minutes before we got live. And unfortunately, his audio, he got audio issues. So while he's getting that fixed, I'm handling this live stream. For those wondering, hey, where's all the fancy videos and everything else? This is why I'm Plan B. I could get things going inside 5 minutes, which thankfully I like having that skill.
Yep, but Jay's isn't the only one who's been having a terrible day.
I mean, in comparison, I've had the better day, but it's been chickens with heads cut off kind of a day for everybody here.
especially if you're deep in the heart of Texas like I am, and you're staring down the barrel of a Category 3 hurricane knocking on your door.
Yeah, and hopefully that doesn't delay your flight tomorrow.
Yeah, I really hope it doesn't, because we're T-minus 1 day away from Japan World Heroes, me and Matty. And come hell or high water or hurricane, in this case, I'm getting to Cali.
He kind of has to. He has a reservation for the hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yep. Yeah. Ugh.
Wait, this
You ever
stream...
get those days, Matty, where it feels like freaking everything's trying to get in your way?
Yeah, I've been having that last couple of days. Also, people are going nuts about I got the audio, but not the right screen. For those wondering, this is me here. Like this, you're on the right screen. This is just me. This is what it is. This is my production now, not John's. So again, if you're hearing audio, that's normal. If you see the screen, that's normal. This is just me. Like, for example, here's the WrestleCast logo. There you go. And there's the recap logo that you saw at the beginning of the thing. Also, I'm not even streaming in like HD. I'm streaming in 480. So there you go. So people have said, there's not a whole lot of... Well, there is some news. New York Comic Con. Saban said, hey, we got New York Comic Con coming up. We have surprises for the 25th anniversary.
Yep. Yes, and yes, they made it. Saban's made it official. Power Rangers is doing something very special for the 25th anniversary. Let's hope it turns out better than their 20th anniversary, because, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for all intents and purposes, we got some pretty cool stuff out of the 20th anniversary. We got that kick-ass Trivial Pursuit game we love to break out every now and then.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So, wasn't all bad. Plus, we got these neato DVDs that I'm currently holding here.
Ah.
Yep. Yep. 1 box set down, 3 to go.
Awesome. Hopefully it's something awesome. As I mentioned, awesome. I'm excited for tomorrow. I'm looking forward to flying. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe they'll finally address those rumors we've been hearing about certain past Rangers coming back for Super Ninja Steel.
We could only hope.
I hope we get a little teaser or something there because, we've heard rumblings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is why a lot of people are going about why is this the stream buffering? It's me, guys! For God's sakes, that's why I always start at 5 minutes early so it doesn't chug when we go live.
Yep. Yeah, if you can't tell, we're trying to kill time till Shades joins us.
But meanwhile, we could probably talk about the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Power Rangers Now posted, I think, an article. You can explain this better than I can, but Power Rangers is having what I like to call a case of the Monday Night Raw's football season.
Yeah. It is our sad duty to report that, I hate to say it, folks, but Power Rangers viewership has hit an all-time low. I mean, it's been on a slow slope since Samurai, but it's like Krusty on The Simpsons. See?
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Shades. I think. I hope.
Can you guys hear me?
We hear you.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I had to do some temporary stuff for now. God fucking damn it. I want to rip my computer into teeny tiny little fucking pieces.
Can't say I blame you.
Seems like his day is going as well as ours.
Well, mine's doing better. I'm just lucky I have this set up just in case of a scenario like this.
And I appreciate it, Matty, though my personal pride right now is severely fucking damaged.
I know. Just keep in mind, I'm buying you a beer at Ranger Stop for exactly this reason.
Yes.
Plus, as we've discussed before, there's always a plan B. In this case, I'm handing you the steel chair so you can Seth Rollins your PC after the show.
Anyway.
Yes.
I think it's time we get back to the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sinking below 1 million viewers, and I'm reading this off Power Rangers Now's website, is an obvious case for concern as the TV show once closing in on 4 million viewers in 2011 when Saban Brands bought back Power Rangers from Disney. What this equates to is a 75% reduction in audience since Saban's 7-year run with the brand. This is not good, people.
No, it is not.
No, it is not. But I will say this: if there's a silver lining, professional wrestling has been, especially Monday Night Raw, is probably the best example, has been on a steady decline itself. We're not going to go into the detail of what it got 5.6s and 7.9s, whatever. This is a symptom. I don't know what the right word is.
I think what you mean, Matty, and you got the right idea. I think what it is, WWE has an excuse around this time. They have steady competition. Other sports.
Other sports. What I'm trying to say is, and this is true of pretty much every medium, probably a better example would be Game of Thrones.
Yes.
How do you think many people watch this? It ain't the HBO Go app.
Yeah.
It ain't appointment viewing. It's streaming. And Guts in the chat, it's killing TV viewership. In a way, it is.
Yeah, I have to actually. I kind of got to get on my soapbox here. I hate to steal Shades' thunder here, but yeah, I got to get on the soapbox here.
You want me to hit the button?
If you want,
go for it.
I'm not going to say no to this. Here we go. Also, before we do anything else, DLBot, Stop telling me I'm chugging. Just change. Yes, just change. I'm streaming at 41080. Right.
Lower your
410.
aspect ratio,
Yeah.
folks. We're doing the best we can with what we got, given the circumstances.
Yeah.
So, sacrifices have to be made. Anyway.
Moving on.
Also, I tell you to hit another button, but given YouTube's copyright BS, I won't. I'll just sing it. Saban, hate to say I told you so. All right.
Yeah.
God, how many years? Ever since we've started this little podcast of three children talking about Power Rangers, how many times have we been saying that Nickelodeon is killing this show?
I couldn't even count on both hands how many times.
It's not even close, people. And I've actually found a connection to this because we've been saying since the inception of the Ranger Recap that Power Rangers has to look towards streaming service. They need to cut the cord, get with the goddamn times, and look beyond network television. Because I actually did a little research on this. I know. Oh my God. Easy did research for once.
I know.
Anyway, I have found an astonishing number of cable services don't even really carry Nickelodeon anymore. Especially in our price brackets. I mean, if you're working in a grocery store like me for minimum wage, you can exactly afford DirecTV or Comcast, the big name cable companies that have Nickelodeon. Hell, I'm watching PlayStation Vue right now. Guess what it doesn't have anymore? The Viacom channels. Guess what Sling doesn't have? It has Viacom channels, but it only has Nick Jr., not Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Just Nick Jr., not Nickelodeon.
Not
It has
regular
Comedy Central and all that
classic.
other shit, but not Nickelodeon.
Wow.
That's
And you gotta pay $20 extra to get Nick Jr. It doesn't
Well,
even
that's
go
just-
standard.
yeah.
Yeah. And get this. That Viacom has cut itself off of Hulu. So you're not getting Power Rangers on Hulu anymore either. So, yeah. I hate to say this, Saban, and I'm going to come right clean and do it. Sometimes we have to get these episodes through other means. You know why? Because they're not readily available, because not everyone can afford $200 a month goddamn cable to watch your shows.
Thank you.
Seriously. And if I may add to this, Easy, because I agree with you wholeheartedly on this argument.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing, Saban. It's not like you don't know! You have other programs exclusively on Netflix! Hello, Glitter Force, anyone? You have Glitter Force. You had Glitter Force on it. Hell, Glitter Force just put out a second season. Or a second series.
Yeah, called Doki Doki. We're not going to go into too much detail. It's just,
No,
it's there,
but
it
it's
exists.
like you have your entire franchise. You have all of the other seasons of Power Rangers on Netflix. You have frickin' Pretty Cure, if you will, on Netflix. You've had Digimon on Netflix. You know Netflix exists. Why are you not taking advantage of it? It is a solid win. And here's how I'll explain why. Our kids, the demographic that you're targeting, that generation of children, isn't a streaming generation. My kids don't have cable. We exclusively watch streaming services. Netflix, Amazon Prime, and YouTube are all we have in this house. So guess what? You want to hit your target demographic? You want to get to those kids where you can sell those toys? That's where you go!
And to add to it, the family here has Netflix and a couple of other programs. I personally happen to have New Japan Pro Wrestling World, and the family downstairs has a Cody box, a cut your cable off kind of a box thing.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Formerly XBMC for those in the know.
For those who don't know. And yeah, and guess what? They watch, and all they got was, and for live TV and everything else for network TV, we got an old school antenna that captures digital singles from satellite stuff, which is technically legal.
Yeah, that is legal, because all they ever usually pick up for those are the broadcast channels, like your local news networks and shit like that.
Which is what we watch anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. The point is, Saban, you're living in the past. It's Saturday mornings are dead. Weekday afternoon cartoon shows are sadly gone. So you need to stop living in the past. Speaking of living in the past, let's talk merchandising here. Merchandising.
Merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
Not with Power Rangers, it isn't, because another thing we've been saying is you're living in the past with your merchandising too, because look where we are legacy-wise. We just got to Zeo. We just got to Zeo in the legacy figures department. Saban, I hate to say it, but you're living in the past. You're oh my God, Matty, it just dawned on me. Saban is basically pulling a Hulk Hogan in WCW, trying to live out its former glory.
Wow.
They're putting all of their money into nostalgia because they're fearing that the current stuff isn't going to sell. Well, maybe it would help if you actually made something worth selling.
Yeah. And Saban's not entirely at fault here. I mean, Nickelodeon has done a piss-poor job of hyping this show up.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. And yet, here's the even sadder part. They're still doing better than Cartoon Network is right now.
Somehow.
That's only because Cartoon Network's doing so shitty, it's not even funny. But yeah, that's not saying much.
By some margin, they are whooping Cartoon Network's ass. But yeah, I think the point we're trying to make here is, again, Saban, you need to get with the times. And it's funny because a year ago this month, I was at Power Morphicon, and I remember at the Bandai panel, or at the Power Rangers panel, they said they were going to try and get more contact with the fans. I believe they were doing something called the Ranger Nation. Where is it? You haven't reached out to the fans at all. You haven't reached out to the Toku sites that hype up your stuff. Folks like Toku Nation, the Tokusatsu Network, Hero Club. Us. The podcast. You haven't reached out to that. Power Force is all but dead. Because I see people from Power Force who don't even know what's going on. So, yeah, someone at Saban Brands is royally screwing up. Someone is royally shitting the money bed. But, yeah, our biggest problem still lies with Nickelodeon. So, I'd like to formally announce that we've come up with a new hashtag inspired by the elite. The elite. So, Matty, Jades, if you will follow me here.
All right.
It's going to rhyme with fuck the revival. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck the Nick Channel!
Hashtag fuck the Nick Channel. I like that. And for those wondering if there was a little bit of extra background noise, I did just fix that right now. I thank you, Discord, for that. But moving on.
Yeah. Also, wait. We got kids around. Let's try that again. Just initials. 1, 2, 3. FTN.
I like that. Hashtag
Right
FTN.
Fuck the Nick Channel. So yeah. We have seen the enemy and they belong to us. Well, not literally, but you know. You see where the problem lies.
Yeah. I mean, between the whole 20 episode thing, the fucking hiatuses that took months, we had to wait. We didn't even go through a full season. We had to wait freaking 3 months just to get to episode 9 and 10.
These hiatuses are poison. I mean, okay, you could split a season in half on Netflix. That would be fine because they do 20 seasons anyway. I mean, look what they're doing with their Marvel shows. That's fine, but
it's a practice.
10 episodes a piece for a whole season. That's for 4 or 5 months. That's asinine.
And and think about it. How are we supposed to be engaged to the show? How are viewers supposed to stay engaged when they have to wait months for the second half of the first season?
And again, they just finished filming the entire show. They're done.
See, CW doesn't do anything this stupid. Then again, they don't do 40 episodes a season. And stop trying to hide that facade that you're splitting these shows into seasons. There is no... You can slap Super on your shows till the cows come home. It's the same goddamn season.
You're not fooling anybody.
Fans are never going to grasp onto that.
Someone actually in the chat just brought up a good idea, that this particular button.
Stupid! You're so stupid!
I think it's appropriate. But anyway.
Well, sermon over, I guess.
Hashtag FTN.
Yeah.
And then we're moving on.
Your move, Saban. Don't come crying to us when Power Rangers goes bye-bye again. Again. Honestly,
No.
I've seen people really concerned that Power Rangers is going to die. How many times have we been through this, people?
Yeah. This is nothing. If nothing else, there's still a little bit of hype from the movie.
That's the other thing. The movie should have brought the fans back in droves. How is this happening after the movie? The movie was not that bad.
I don't know. It's just I guess people saw the Rotten Tomatoes count and panicked because they were too afraid to make their own opinions.
Seriously.
That's the only thing I can think of. Some would say that it failed to draw a more wider audience. It just drew in the fans, and I can partially agree with that. But I don't think that should be a reason, not enough of a reason to get a sequel.
Well, we'll have to wait and see. The toy sales might have salvaged it, but that's about it.
Here's hoping.
Anyway. We should know Doctor Who's been going through a million hiatuses as well. But it hasn't killed it yet.
That's a little bit different, though. There's a lot of complications with that. You know, a lot of people they're having a hard time keeping their staff together is what they're having problems with. I mean, they're getting ready to switch to a whole new showrunner at this point.
Truth. Anyway, unless there's anything else, because that was the big thing on our docket, actually.
As far as I know, there hasn't been any other news. I know there's no con updates.
No, we just had to address the elephant in the room. Give our 2 cents.
We've addressed the elephant. Address the elephant, crowd! Oh my God, do you have an elephant? Oh God.
Let's get to the episode.
Let's get to the episode. Episode 10. And for those wondering, just joining us, yes, I am the one doing the broadcasting this evening. So, nothing too fancy, though I will say this. For those wondering, yes, we could still plug our Ranger Stop. There it is. There's the thing right there. Updated graphics too. We updated image right there too. So there you go. For those wondering, yeah, we're gonna plug our things. So you're gonna have to do it on your own, or we will tell you it's riff track style. It's hopefully you've gone well. You do the spiel better than I do.
I know you're running the stream here, but don't still hold my shtick.
Hey, for once, you'll get to hear the stuff that usually goes on the audio end as well, folks. So there's that.
That's true. Anyway, hopefully you have your episode loaded up from whatever legal resources available to you. Let me get this over here and let's get this started. Power Rangers Ninja Steel, episode 10, The Ranger Ribbon. In 3, 2, 1, play!
But I always like it when they put in like the little extra graphic to show you the TV Y7. I always like that. It's fancy.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Wow, the giving tree got all tarted up.
No kidding, Jesus.
Yeah, well, holy crap. Yeah, the giving tree got
Well,
it is
probably saw
Pride
Christiani
season.
coming towards it and thought, "Ooh, I should get better looking."
Looks like it just ran through a pride parade is what
I
happened. with
know.
all those
It's like
fellas.
it looks like it's getting
It
ready
came
for
from Ring
Pride
of Honor.
Parade season.
It came from Ring of Honor. Also, tie a gray ribbon round the old oak tree.
Man, I like how he's got all their names on it. That was kind of cool.
That's nice.
Yep.
Bomb, 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 bomb.
Oh crap, Matty. Looks like they're about to shake hands with danger. Didn't you guys be on an A&E reality show channel? I see the guys from Duck Dynasty do extra work chopping down beloved trees.
Oh my god, a Lincoln Navigator. Run, boys, run!
Hey, Matty. Sonny Arno's looking better these days.
I know!
Though can't say much for security there.
You mean
the
the
dogs
Dow
are black.
wannabes?
Right? God.
Oh!
Hello,
I didn't realize it was them.
They did a Three Stooges. Hello.
Hello!
Until that shot where they peeked behind the truck, I didn't realize that was Victor and Monty there.
So wait,
Daddy?
Monty? What did he give birth? What did he impregnate your mom when he was 10? They look about the
Jeez.
same age.
Mr. McMahon over there, I'm sorry. I don't want to say Asian Mr. McMahon, but the way they characterizes
can we get a paternity test? Because my God, they look the same age.
Someone called Maury
Sure about that?
Povich.
The dad looked pretty old to me. He looked more like a grandpa than a dad, to be honest.
You look like a 20-year-old who put talcum powder in his hair.
Yeah, so it looks like you're that one from Press Your Luck that got hit with all of the makeup.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Only a few minutes into this episode, and we've already made our first shake hands with danger joke.
I know.
It's gonna be one of those nights, you can tell.
Preston, what have I told you about wearing a sweater over your overshirt? Just being a puss.
Oh,
You're gonna
dude,
build-
what a dick!
You're gonna build a skyscraper in the middle of nowhere?
Seriously, how are people gonna get there exactly?
What are you gonna sell? Designer mouse pads?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Designer mouse pads? A performance center of some kind? Well, come on, dude. This guy is trusting the goofballs. Yeah, this tree ain't going down.
Now, to be fair, Victor and Monty actually do have a legitimately good idea. Hose them down.
Hey, that's how you break up naysayers. But holy crap, civilian powers! I forgot what that looked like.
We forgot. Yeah, it's been so long. We forgot he had them.
Quick, someone play the flute to calm it down.
Someone call the Great Khali. Oh, I'm okay.
Hey, nice to GMC you. Oh, wait, we can't say the product name. We got to cover the logos. Yeah, don't think I didn't notice the tape all over the the logos of the trucks. Kind of hard to miss.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You're fired, you son of a...
Dad, wouldn't you be a little concerned, wondering how your son was able to make a hose float in air with just his magic hand? Like, that's not exactly a common thing,
He literally said, quit it with your magic tricks, so he probably thought it was just a cheap trick.
I'm like, if I'm dad, I'm like, patent it, sell it, make zillions of dollars with it.
I should put my son on. I should give my son a full show in Vegas.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, oh my god, how the hell did you do that?
Trade secret.
Mm-hmm.
He's ready.
Yeah.
The audience.
Oh
Hey,
god.
freak show! You're going nowhere.
Yeah.
I got you for 3 minutes.
3 minutes of plate
Plate
time.
time.
Yeah. I'm gonna dig my way through it, and you're gonna play dig dug with my trap. Yeah.
Okay, dude, if you know this guy's up for traps and he tells you to stand on an X, why the fuck would you listen to him?
Apparently this guy went to the Wile E. Coyote school of booby traps.
Apparently.
Maybe you should have went to the Kevin McAllister school instead.
Ah.
Oh God! Oh God! I never wanted to see his old face.
Ugh.
Why are you sending Ripcon out there? He got his ass kicked by a kid on a weather channel. Anyone
I
else see
wear
that?
my sunglasses at night so I could take phone calls too.
Also, why did they wait till night to go home? Did they just stand under the tree arguing for hours?
I mean, I get it. It's a stretch limit. Well, not a stretch limit, but you don't have to black out everything. Plus, I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Yeah, having windows
Go
that dark
black and
could
think
get you
that.
pulled over.
Yep. Screw the rules. I have money. It's probably what he's saying.
It's his attitude. I don't doubt it for a minute.
Also, I'm pretty sure Preston's not the first Ranger to ever have daddy issues with a rich dad wanting for his son to live his way. You made that restaurant thing up, didn't you, Levi? This was an all excuse. This was just all an excuse to get Sarah alone, didn't you?
Hey.
Can't say I blame you.
I was gonna say, like, you really want to?
Look, I bet you there's a couple of outtakes of him looking square in that butox of hers.
Yep. Hey, she's doing her. She's doing her Trent 7 wave.
Buddy, if you're postering, get a lot of clear tape.
God,
Oh!
God, Slappy Squirrel's villains got more traps right than this guy.
That's sad.
Okay, I'm gonna give this rule of 3. You did it twice, let it go. 3 times, calling it.
Yeah, also, yeah, world-class intellect from the Red Ranger over here. Is this some kind of trap? No!
Boy, nothing gets by you.
Our glorious leader, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait,
fair.
you're gonna find yourself, then why even send the clueless Saw guy? Who, by the way, is the first villain the Ninja's beaten, so sue me if I don't think he's gonna do any damage.
And actually, they apparently, according to this was the brother of a monster they've already fought. So this is a reused monster.
Oh,
Clone! Clone! Clone!
Ninja Steel, you were doing good. Don't slip up now.
Ripcon, you have failed this planet. Yep, someone had to say it.
Hey, machine gun crossbow. It works.
Yep. Again, it's hard to take Ripcon seriously with that snidely whiplash voice.
Yeah.
He sounds like an evil ninja. You will never defeat evil ninja.
You get the feeling that evil ninja goes, I am evil ninja. I am evil ninja.
Yeah. Ha! I have hacked into the Speed Force, and you have not. Oh, he knocked me out of the Sentai footage. I'm going to be okay.
Yeah, at least that helps. Oh no, greenery, my weakness.
Oh, here's the big one. I'm coming, Elizabeth. He's slowly getting away. I'm pretty sure you could have caught him with a minimal effort of running. Whatever.
Nice jump cut, by the way.
Oh, yes.
Good
Very
editing.
believable. Well, at least you guys should be glad there's not any special sap in that tree, or then you'd have Zeltrax on you.
Oh, we don't need that again.
My dad cut me off, wrote me out of the will, disowned me, but other than that, it went fine.
You get the feeling that he's go, I'll be chewed out. I've been chewed out before, but this guy's like he's getting chewed out like a wuss.
Yep. Piping hot activists, right on delivery.
Here come the hippies.
Hey, isn't that the construction worker they just sawed? Now he's a hippie. What? Did he switch sides?
Yeah, I just realized that. You're right. Holy crap, dude, make up your mind.
Wow, you couldn't hire any other extras? My God.
This show's got less of a budget in it, Alton Brown.
Also, don't you kids have school? Victor, Monty, don't you have school? Don't you have chess club, Monty? Don't you have football practice, Victor?
Don't you have anything?
Yeah, see, Beard Guy's not among the construction crew anymore. He's gone. He switched sides. I love this saw, son. It's part of me. And if you don't step aside, I'm going to make it part of you.
That's all right. Keep it.
Poor Sonny Ono. He took the loss of Masahiro Chono pretty bad.
Wait.
When he
Masahiro
switched
Chono
it.
lost?
When he switched to NWO, I mean.
And now it's time for a little Deus Ex Machina.
Plot convenience. Also delivered piping hot right on time. Wait, their last name is TN? And they don't have a third eye?
Blasphemy!
Or a Chaozu?
Does that mean
Hey, look,
Preston
Vegeta.
can do
It's a
Kikohos?
Pokemon.
Does that mean Preston can do Kikohos?
Well, he does have magic powers.
Hmm?
Well, now we know where they come from. He's the Tien Shinha.
Yeah.
I thought he
have to
descended
call-
from a caveman.
I'm sorry. No amount of Deus Ex Machina can turn Dad babyface that quickly, that convincingly.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like a condensed version of Wes and his father from Time Force. Okay, admittedly, that was a touching scene. If you forget all the Deus Ex Machina ever happened.
Yeah, now let's fuck it up by having monsters attack.
Also,
Good
Surprise,
thing they can't hit the
motherfucker.
bride's side of a barn.
also,
Surprise, motherfucker.
Boy, nothing gets by you. I swear to God, I will get New Japan Pro Wrestling here to help.
you ever been rainmakered?
I swear to God, I know Kinsuke Sasaki and the Great Muda.
Fuck that. We know Katsuyori Shibata.
I was thinking WCW era, but yeah.
Fair enough.
I saw what you did there, Preston. He channeled his ancestor there.
Oh, very nice.
See what you did there.
Subtle.
Pete. Clever bastard. Also, he said brave. Hint, hint.
Uh-huh.
That's 7 last words, not 3. Oh, who's counting?
Feel like Edge spitting beer going, wait, that's more. All right, let's get to kicking putty mooks. Oh, there's the fly camera.
Oh, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot about that.
You know, Matty, given how crowds have been acting to this day, I wouldn't be surprised if someone in the Galaxy Warriors crowd broke out a beach ball.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh god.
then Galvin X would just ban them. You know how he is.
Yeah.
No. Ripcon would go out there and break it.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
Also, nice way of hiding the first episode footage of where Star Ninja wasn't available yet.
Ooh.
Because keep in mind, this is the first villain they killed in Ninja. I'm surprised I remember
That's
this much about that
right.
show.
Dude, you're the Toku guy. It's unfortunately part of the job.
Yeah.
There's also why some of these scenes like a little extra flashy because first episode of a Sentai always tries to be a little extra flashy.
Exactly.
Hole
Man.
in one.
How many Wile E. Coyote cliches are we gonna crib in this episode?
By the way, mooks go down the hole.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, dude. If this was more French, if we had more of a French Canadian audience, I'd be going Bernie, but no one would get it. Well, you would laugh, but you wouldn't be getting it.
Fair enough.
I shall explain after the episode.
Let's see how they get out of this. Remember there, Hisatsu Slash in episode 1 to end it. Okay.
All right. Thunderstruck.
Not as
It's
flashy,
good.
but I'll take it.
With as shitty as he's been, I'm surprised they gave him another chance.
I know, and I'm surprised the beach ball crowd didn't go for it.
Yep.
Then again, we are not hovering over Brooklyn right now, which probably helps them.
Okay. In this, is he just gonna sit by and let them do it? Because, again, episode.
Uh-huh.
This is gonna be interesting.
Of course, now we got the flashy Megazord sequence since this is technically all first episode footage again.
Exactly.
True.
I agree with Solar Star though. Glad this wasn't the actual kickoff of the second half.
Good call.
Question: Who? Oh, now you're just showing off.
All right.
Hey, Brody, think I could use that to show off my data? Sorry, Preston. Too late. I already pushed the thingy.
Yep.
Also, they missed a prime opportunity to make a chainsaw joke there. Since
Yeah.
that blade is pretty much a chainsaw blade.
Yeah, but we would, but we already burned our Running Man joke.
I came, I saw, I got blowed up.
Yep.
Now,
Ah,
I'm saying
nice
saying
little
they could've
transition there.
I'm saying they could have made.
Oh,
hello.
Busted.
They're being stalked by the lead singer of Coldplay?
Ugh.
That's who it looked like from this angle.
Yeah.
Promises.
Garrett 36 with the right one. Well, that's fucking ominous.
Yep.
Ribbon Tree Park. We have ribbons and trees. And nothing else. Also, son, do you know have a magic spell to get talcum powder out of hair? Oh, they added a bench. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Oh, who could have foreseen this?
Oh, god damn it.
Okay,
Alright.
rule of 3, but at least that trap worked.
Yeah, you know what? There was a setup. This was the payoff. Fair enough. Fair enough. Where's my Baird button?
Hold on.
Get a pass.
Oh, whoa.
What?
Well,
Oh, there goes your theory, Easy.
call me a little cautious, but I'm not gonna go over and hug somebody who claims to be my brother without seeing a little identification first.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Let's see a
Also-
birth certificate. Let's see a blood test. Let's see something. Let's see some form of identification first before I go over there and get all chummy.
All I'm gonna say is, oh shit. Anyway, and yada.
Also plot.
Yeah.
the plot, the thicken.
I call heel turn.
Also, I could make a "they look nothing alike" joke, but that's beneath me. Seriously though, they don't look anything alike.
No, they don't.
They look about as much alike as Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, twins.
And
I
yet they were
guess.
twins. Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's rate this bitch.
Well.
Okay, Matty, get a button ready, but if I could play devil's advocate here.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, if we could play devil's advocate over here, yeah, of course, yeah.
Come on, get in there. Go.
Deus Ex Machina and cliche and trap cliches aside, I like this episode.
I'm on the fence on this one.
Yeah, same here. I'm more on the positive side, but this
I like this
had
one
some
because
problems.
it felt like a callback to a Mighty Morphin episode. Because the original 5, they were always doing some kind of environmentalist crap, but this one felt genuine. This one didn't feel like they were just being goody-goodies for the sake of being goody-goodies. It's like they saw a problem and they acted on it.
Plus, they kind
That's what
of
heroes do.
had their own personal investment in it because they were making their own memories at the tree just when it was about to get destroyed.
And Preston's dad being involved. While that is a little bit far-fetched, it gave Preston some much needed character development. And let's be fair here, he's been kind of needing it.
True.
So, yeah, for that reason and many others, I can look past the whole Ninja shoehorning Six Ranger stuff in there, but episode 1 footage. I can look past all that because I liked this. I mean, it's probably one of the best episodes we've had of the Neo Saban era.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but I don't think it's bad by any stretch either. But then we get to that little ending twist. Aiden coming out of nowhere. Literally.
Yeah.
I call heel turn, personally.
Yeah.
It's too, story-wise, it feels too soon.
If you
This
catch
is episode
what
10.
said, they're telegraphing it.
Yeah, this is episode 10 of 40, keep in mind. So
Not only that, but here's the thing. Like, they literally, there was no time for us to, like, they did not put any subtle setup for this. It literally is just, he just happens to be there when they demorph, and then literally not even 2 minutes later, he shows up. Like, if they were setting this up for something big that wasn't a heel turn, they would have had several episodes with him sneaking around, watching them, or, you know, coming across them and following them for a few episodes. No, this literally all happened within 5 minutes. Yeah, if this doesn't lead to him being a double agent, I call bullshit.
I still think this is a plan cooked up by Odious. You know she's up to something.
yeah,
She doesn't even have to be played by QAmon to know she's up to something.
I mean it's too obvious, but we shall see next week or somewhere down the line.
And again, I hate to say it, but they look nothing alike. I mean,
Yeah.
I hate to keep. I'm probably wrong on this whole theory that Levi's actually Aiden, and if I am, I'll own up to it. But they look more alike than Aiden and Brody do right now. Or this. Let me take that back. This guy who claims to be Aiden. Again, let me see some ID there, pal.
Seriously. So, for me, I'm going thumbs in the middle, leaning up. It's not, like, it's pretty decent, but I see too many potential issues here.
That's where I'm at as well. This was a good episode, but there's a few things in there. It's like, oh boy, this could lead to disaster early.
I'm going to look past all this Deus Ex Machina and look at the positives here. Good story. The Rangers being environmentalists, not because they're written as Mary Sue's, just because they saw a problem and decided to take action. Plus, they didn't use this episode. They didn't try to shoehorn in any new gimmick or something, which I for one am amazed they haven't done yet. Because usually they try to get all that shit done in the first 10 episodes. But, you know, right after Levi showed up and everything, I thought, oh crap, we're going to get right back to shilling all these ninja stars. No. And hell, we haven't even seen Mick in a while.
That's true. Last couple episodes, he's hardly been there. He's at most we saw him briefly at the beginning of episode 9, but that was it.
Yeah. So, and you know what? A good Preston character development episode. I'm going to look at the positives here. I still think this was a great episode. It's probably I'm going to say it's probably one of the best Neo Saban episodes I've seen in a while. I mean, I'm really trying to think of when the time I enjoyed an episode in the Neo Saban era this much.
I guess you and I see different sides of this, but oh well. You know, can't agree on everything.
I'm trying to find positives in this show because I get you could chalk it up to the recent news, but I'm trying to remain positive here in the face of adversity.
Well, that's why I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying this is a bad episode. I'm leaning up. Like I don't think this is a bad episode. I just think there's a few too many flaws for me to ignore. But I'm not going to sit here and say it was a shit episode either. There was a lot of good in it.
Well, I'm not saying it's not perfect either. I mean, the film was far beyond useless. But his traps were funny, unintentionally.
Yeah.
Again, rule of three. Rule of three.
They kept
I'm
the
glad
rule
they
of 3,
didn't
so
Yeah, they could have overdone it and made it gut wrenchingly annoying, but they didn't. So another positive. But yeah, I like this episode.
all right. So with that, Matty, hit the button.
Before I do, I want to explain the birdie joke. And come back on the French Canadian version of TSN. One of the longest running, highest ratings getting shows back in the late 80s, early 90s, up to 96, 97 was mini putt, mini golf. And the guy that would announce it was overhyped as hell every time someone would get a hole in one or a birdie. So that was the joke there.
He screamed it like a soccer announcer.
Birdie! Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Very hype. Go on YouTube, mini putt birdie, have fun. It's there, I'm sure. Anyway, that being said, it is time for your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at the Ross. It'll be Matty o'clock in a few seconds.
I was gonna say.
Caught you slipping again.
Yep. Ranger Recap at Gmail. Because it's, you know what this is? To me, it's the weekend. It starts today. So it's like, in my mind, I'm like, Ranger Recap at gmail.com is what I'm trying to say. The rules are on the screen. Opinions only. No news or full summaries. Token questions only. No more than two to three episodes per comment. No versus questions. One email per episode. Keep comments as brief as possible, and all emails due by the end of the live episode, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In this case, here we go. Who's kicking us off this week, dear John?
I am, actually.
You have Solar Star, I believe.
Yep, Solar Star starting us off first. Solar Star here, and surely Galvanex can find better goons than those that got kicked out of the Stormtrooper Academy.
Yeah.
So basically, we get a stock Save the Tree plot. Preston's dad was planning to build a skyscraper in the middle of a park. He had to have bought the whole park, and his change of heart at the end was obviously predictable. This episode gets 3 ribbons out of 5. A predictable stock plot, yet Aiden showing up at the end was kind of surprising. How is he going to factor into the story? At this point, all Ranger positions are filled. Ninja was, after all, the standard 5+1 threat nearly the entirety of its run. I've done 40 Did You Know segments of Super Sentai. Now to move on to Did You Know that Mighty Morphin was originally going to end with the Doomsday 2-parter, with Rita crashing the senior prom and the Rangers sealing Rita away. There were talks of flying in Machiko Soga.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, with an episode title like Doomsday, I mean, yeah.
Makes sense, really, but yeah, obviously that has since changed.
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't think I honestly didn't. They probably didn't expect Mighty Morphin to be as popular as it was.
No, I don't think
True.
anybody did. It
Keep
was one
the
of those
money
runaway
train
hits.
going. That's what I see. Yeah.
And 25 years later, it's still running.
Yepper.
No questions for Soulstar this week, so that's it for him. Moving on to Adic Riderman.
Hey guys, it's ADAC back at it again with my email this week episode. For this episode, I'm not going to waste time, so I'm just getting my quick thoughts about it. This episode was good overall. Victor and Monty getting dropped down the hole was funny. And to quote Ethan James, stuff happens out there. Just don't come crying to me when you fall in a giant sinkhole. Fair enough. Let's see. Brody fighting Ripcon was a pretty good fight, and the Rangers telling Preston's dad the truth about the ribbon tree was so touching. But of course, the biggest one of all was the introduction of Aiden, who I think isn't the real Aiden. Well, at least we're not alone in that. I can already sense that the Rangers are in a trap, but this episode was good. Final analysis, 9.5 Ranger stars out of 10. That's it for me. See you next episode.
Kind of cut off there for a second.
I did, yeah?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Probably they heard you, but we didn't.
Yeah, Discord's been kind of wonky. But I think I heard Easy Cut Shop out a couple of times on my end as well.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, that's what happens when we're streaming, everybody. And yeah, I just noticed, just dropped a few frames. So if I did cut off, that's why. Thankfully, OBS has a recording function that works just fine on my end, so you'll get the full thing no matter what. That's it. That's it for ADAC. Next up, Ranger fan Nathan.
Well, that was a very interesting episode this week. I did like the plot line of them trying to save the ribbon tree. However, I could be wrong, but is this the first Power Ranger season to reuse stock footage from a first Super Sentai episode in 2 different Power Rangers? Because it's clear that the Japanese footage was from the first episode of Ninja. Plus, the footage of Brody fighting Ripcon was from a completely different episode. However, I give the showrunners credit for deciding to make an original episode by using the Japanese footage at their disposal. I don't know about you guys, but the way Aiden showed up screams all kinds of shadiness to me.
Right there with you, buddy.
Yeah. Though I also do agree. I give credit for them mixing up the footage and not just trying to cut, copy, and paste the footage for the stories from the Sentai to make it similar. So I'll give you that there, Nathan.
They're mixing it up, and they're not just cut, copy, and pasting the Sentai. That's the last thing we want to do.
Yeah, we don't need that again. Anyway, moving on. Questions. Number 1, how surprised do you think the Japanese actors are when they find out they have such a huge fan base over here in the United States and Canada?
I think they're just glad to know that they reached that far.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I have fans in more than just the United States and Canada. Hell, my webmaster is British. I'm starting to see Japanese comments on my YouTube videos. I don't know if they're inflammatory or not, but at least other people are watching them.
I'll tell you what, we have one of our regular emailers on the Russellcast. As a matter of fact, happens to be from France. So there's that.
Yep. I think it's gratifying to know you reach such a broader audience.
Yeah. That's definitely what it is.
I'll tell you one thing, Ren Kariyama is going to be a little surprised to find out I flew all the way down here just to say hi.
Don't remind me. God damn you assholes.
Also, $40 for an autograph, buddy. You better be damn grateful.
Oh, I will be. I will be.
The things we do for this guy, Matty.
Hey, you know what? You know what the things he does for us, though?
It's true.
Yeah. Number 2, do you think it's possible we'll eventually get official Kamen Rider DVD releases?
I don't know if Shout Factory will do them because, again, it's all a matter of licensing.
Honestly, I think it depends on how well the Sentai DVDs keep going. If they keep doing as well as they're doing now, they may consider it as an experiment to test, like a test pilot, one of those. But I wouldn't exactly say they're going to go gung-ho into it.
We might get Kamen Rider streaming over here one day, but it may be a while before we get any official DVDs. I mean, it's like Ultraman. It's like Ultraman. I'm amazed we're getting Ultraman streamed over here. The new stuff.
One can hope, at least.
Oh, yes. It'd be nice.
Anyway, before we go, he wanted to say thank you to Easy for retweeting his Ultraman Geed reviews. I know you don't have to, but I do appreciate it. Also, you guys need to go out and listen to the Korean openings to their dubbed Super Sentai shows, preferably from Deca Ranger to Kyoryuger, because nothing will make you smile more than when you hear the Korean version of the opening theme and Power Rangers is in the lyrics. That's all, folks. See you next week.
Hey, no problem. Just helping out a minute, man.
That's how it works.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that's it for Nathan. Next up, we got Keith.
Hey guys, I wanted to wait a few episodes before I sent this one because I wanted to collect my proper thoughts on something that was announced for Super Ninja Steel before I give my brief opinions on certain things about the episodes. 1, Returning Rangers thoughts. Knowing that Super Ninja Steel will be bringing past Rangers, I have a feeling of 2 things will be done with them that will either A, try to fit the past Rangers into a new continuity by saying that their seasons happen differently from what we saw them back in the day, or B, Judd will use this opportunity to fix the retcon caused by the unintentionally at the end of Super Dino Charge, though I have a feeling that it will most likely be the former. Speaking of, I believe there is a particular, for those wondering, yes, that was timeline change. I believe I owe this gentleman this button.
Yep.
That being said, number 2. Episode 9 thoughts. While Levi's genre of music isn't one that I would normally listen to, I will say, as far as country artists, I've heard worse.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I would agree with that.
That's fair.
Yep.
My sister's a country fan, and well, even she'll agree. You know, she probably would have heard worse. Number 3, episode 10 thoughts. It seems like Judd really likes the Sudarso brothers because he's constantly giving them the characters they play the best moments and characters developments. And holy shit, I didn't think they'd pull a dead parent on us this season. Seriously, that came out of left field.
Yeah, that is true. Dead mom.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why he gives some love to the Sudarso brothers is because, well, they give it back. I mean, come on. They're just happy to be a part of this franchise, especially how Yoshi was last season.
Exactly. And Peter is he's embracing his Sentai roots. I mean, he can't stop talking about the Sentai shows he watches, and I love him for it.
Yeah. I think that's why. I mean, you know, you put that kind of passion into a show, trust me, it will come back it will come back around.
Yeah. I mean, same could be said of Jason Smith. I just still don't like Jungle Fury. Casey's not going to exactly make my top Red Rangers list, but he likes the Sentai, and I give him credit for it.
There you go. Question for all: Do you feel like the fans would have been more forgiving to the retcon of all the past seasons that the ending of Super Dino Charge caused if the Megaforce seasons had ended the old continuity on a better note than the lackluster one we were given?
I honestly don't think it would have mattered.
I think there still would have been some outrage over Dino Supercharge's ending, but I think we wouldn't have been so. I think the problem is that this goes back to the viewership thing we're talking about. Megaforce was such a disappointment that I think that's when the viewership fell, because that was the moment. That was everyone had their eyes on Power Rangers during that time. And Zacher dropped the ball so hard that most of the casual fans were like, they'll never recover from this. That damage was done. And while Chip has been doing his damnedest to try to at least keep the series afloat, he just doesn't have the ability to give us the epic season it needs. His hands are kind of tied at this point. Yeah, and as we mentioned before, it's not all entirely his fault. I mean, Saban and Nickelodeon, to a greater extent, have done a shit job of hyping up their own shows. That's what I meant by his hands are kind of tied. Like, he's kind of stuck with this situation, and he can only do so much with it. Yeah. And having to clean up Zacher's mess he needs a lot more to do that.
Let's put it this way. That was a big fuck up. And that's not Chip's fault. Let's put it that way.
No.
Anyway, that's it for Keith. Next up, it's Guts.
Yeah. Also, Matty, do you have the?
I have it ready. I've skipped ahead. I've seen it.
Okay. Hello, RVT.
I'm back, bitches.
By the time this email goes up, I will be back in the hole I call college education. We feel for you, sir. I have some stray thoughts since 2 months ago when I left. Oh, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm going to skip the whole thing about Ultraman Orb.
Oh, hello, yeah.
I'm going to say this broke our 350 rule. Actually, I'm going to check. I didn't realize we had a super long email. I didn't have time to check them all.
Yeah.
What did he go on a long rant about Orb or something? Or
a whole paragraph just on Orb.
We'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. 364, dude.
And that's this button right here, ladies and gents.
You broke the rules. Now I pull out all your pubic hair. You mother.
Yep. And that's a skipper.
That's a skipper, dude. Sorry, man. If we didn't have if Easy didn't have work and these didn't have a plane ride to get ready for tomorrow, I'd probably be a little more amicable, but not tonight.
Yeah.
So, Matty, you get a second one. You get Demetrius.
Hey, it's a short one. Demetrius Walker is next for Easy Rider. There's something I want to make sure of. What is your point of your? What is your point? What's the point of your Toku Time blacklist that you were trying to make?
Point. Well, it's kind of like, well, blacklist means what it is. It's like, I don't recommend these shows for people to watch or these movies for people to watch.
Yeah, avoid at all costs, I think, is a big question.
The must-see list is shows I recommend every Toku fan must see. I mean, it's kind of like Roger Ebert's 500 best movies. You know, it's kind of like that. That was actually kind of the inspiration, because Roger Ebert would put out a book every year, top 100 films you must see, blah, blah, blah. So, and the blacklist is, well, stuff I don't recommend.
Let's put it this way. The good list is stuff you need to watch. The bad list, well, I'll let Mr. Y2J say it for you.
You just made the list!
Yeah, basically it's the shows that, unless you literally have nothing else to watch, and even then, we still wouldn't suggest it. Unless you're trying to torture yourself, you should probably avoid these movies at all costs.
I mean, there's a good cheesy, and then there's just crap. You know what I mean? What we mean?
Yeah, and stuff that is just a slap in the face to fans and disappointing as all get out. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
And to reference one of your Toku Time videos, do you truly believe that people would simply abuse their superpowers at the first chance they got them?
Wouldn't you?
I think I'm going to field this one. Because, have you seen our society? Have you taken a look around?
Wouldn't you?
Are you telling me that most people, if they got superpowers, would not abuse them the first chance they could?
If this was referencing Ko from Die Ranger, don't hand me that he's just a kid excuse, because that's bullcrap. I'll reference a movie that I love and everyone else seems to hate for some reason. Man of Steel. Even Superman abused his powers even before he was Superman. He saw a trucker hassling a woman in a bar. What did he do? He wrecked his truck. Guy walked out of there. His truck was impaled on 50 telephone poles. That is clearly abusing your powers. We've all done stupid shit in the past. How dumber do you think they would have been if you had superpowers?
Exactly.
So yeah, hell yeah, some people are going to abuse their powers. I know I would.
I'm not saying there won't be.
If I had superpowers.
Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and say there won't be some altruistic people that would use their powers for good right off the bat. Like, I'm sure there's a few people who would, but most people, when they first get them, they're going to go crazy with it. Like, it's like when you win the lottery, you're going to go nuts.
Let me put it this way: is Peter Parker abusing his powers to make money by taking pictures of himself when he's Spider-Man? Think about it.
He's not wrong.
Yep. Anyway, that's it for Demetrius. Next up, you get Red Robin. Holy crap, red text.
Yeah, and a lot of it, too. Let me double-check something.
Yikes.
It doesn't look that as bad.
Red text. Did we piss you off or something?
I think he's just trying to be different.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, red's in your name, so.
Yeah, that's true. And he's under the mark, so we're good.
Yeah.
Hey, recappers. What I'm trying to say about the karma for Power Morphicon moving to Anaheim in two ways: the good and the bad. The good, the extra space, lots of it. Possibly more Power Ranger celebrities. Matty Jay, JDF.
Nice.
Possibly a large-sized panel for new Power Rangers announcements.
You know, I don't like to stroke my own ego, but notice my name is above JDF's.
Let him have this one, folks.
Yeah, let him have it. The bad, crowded, either heat or rain, Disneyland. Wait, You are putting Disneyland in the bad column, Red Rob?
Need we remind you what your internet handle is?
Yeah, I sense a problem here.
It's like Superman saying his own name sucks.
I think what he means
not very
by that
super.
is that it's going to be similar to what happened a couple of years ago at Ranger Stop when a lot of the celebrity guests went to Universal. It was right there.
Oh, I remember that.
Rob, buddy, theme parks are a big, juicy piece of bait for guests.
Yeah.
Lord knows me and Matty are thinking of taking some time and going out there. I mean, hell, we're going to Universal at Ranger Stop. So
Again,
why not?
so yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, when in Rome.
Anyway, I was worried that Scott is pissing you guys off and Disney might strike you.
Huh?
What?
Who?
First
Not
off,
only that,
I don't even know Scott yet.
Who's Scott?
I think he means the owner of Morphicon.
Scott Zillner, I think.
Scott
yeah.
Zillner? Oh, we're Facebook friends. He's a hell of a nice guy. I don't
Yeah.
agree with the way he said he lets us do interviews. I wish we didn't have to do them. Wish we had a separate room like we do at Ranger Stop. But hell, Scott's a nice guy on Facebook. Why would he have any beef with us?
Seriously, it's not like we've full on bashed Paramorphicon. We promoted all the
I
fucking
love Morphicon. I love Morphicon. I meet half my fan base there.
Yeah.
Let's put it
I
this
met
way.
you there, Rob.
I just blew about $200 on a gold membership, for God's sakes.
Yeah, the last thing we're gonna do is shit on Morphicon. I mean, we
No.
criticize, but we don't bash. That's the difference.
Scott, in the off chance you're listening, buddy, keep up the good work, man. I love Morphicon, and I can't wait to meet you at Japan World Heroes again.
Yeah. Anyways, not only that, I'm protecting Disney, but I'm also protecting you guys. I was just inserting this what if scenario last episode because I care for you guys. Like, dude, you don't have to worry about us.
We're big boys.
Trust
We
me.
can take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we're big man children.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read the rest of this. It's just a big apology for everything. Don't worry about it, dude.
It's okay. We're none of us perfect.
Yeah. And of course, and actually, Matty, go ahead and hit the glorious button because Red Rob suggested you do that for Morphicon moving next to Disney.
A lot of people are actually in the chat. We're going for that. So you know what? To stroke my own ego, and for that, you know what? If y'all insist.
No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend.
Anyway.
Topical.
And the hashtag you can't kill what won't die from last episode is a meaning for Disney's swag by obtaining another convention than WonderCon, Anime Expo, VidCon, D23, and etc. I know, Disney didn't buy the Anaheim Convention Center, I'm joking. Also, he gives his rating for the last couple episodes of Ninja Steel. He just simply gives Rockin' and Rolling 8 out of 10 burger selfies and Ranger Ribbon 7.5 out of 10 Ranger Ribbons.
That's actually
it.
fair.
That seems reasonable. That's it for Red Rob. Matty, and you got Fireball up next.
Oh, God. You rub it in. You rub it in. I'm going to read this. I have an idea for a crossover Kamen Rider Fies and Tokyo Ghoul and character and a character that's half Orphanok and half Ghoul. Okay. Also, easy, Matty, have fun on Japan World Heroes on the weekend. As for me, I have my own convention to go to at the end of August, early September, called Fan Expo Canada in downtown Toronto, and 2 Power Rangers actresses are coming to the convention, Amy Jo Johnson and Serena Vincent.
Oh, you get the 2 hot ones.
You get
I'm
the hot
I'm going to have to hold these 2 back now.
I've only met one of them, so yeah, I'm definitely jelly.
Rub it in, why don't you? And that is it for. I just lost it. That's it for Fireball Disaster. Next up, Evan Hunter Gale.
Ninja Steel got a low rating. What a shocker. Jeez, did the last few years teach you anything, Nick? I guess not. Wow. Ooh, snarky tonight, aren't we, Evan? And also, no Tokurist this weekend. Oh, well, at least I'll have some more time to make more memes for the time being. Oh, God. All right, on to questions. Question 1, which Power Rangers season gave you a hard time to tell which is Sentai footage and which is original footage? Well, truth be told, you really couldn't start telling. I think it wasn't until Samurai that you could start that they start making it hard to tell.
Yeah,
Up until that point, you could always tell the difference.
SPD threw me off a couple times. That'd be the only real exception to that rule.
And even then,
But
more
yeah.
often than not, you could tell the difference. But like even in RPM, like when they were in the Zords, you could tell the Zord footage was Sentai.
Well, it didn't help that they had officially switched to widescreen, and that glorious widescreen HD footage that Toei shot was being squished down for 4x3 standard. Yeah, it looked pretty bad.
You could tell, but so yeah. Question 2. Best Boken Skull moment.
Ooh.
Not going to count Countdown to Destruction because
That's too obvious.
I'm going to go with one that often gets overlooked. King for a Day, where they help that alien fighter help the Power Rangers.
Oh yeah.
Loved that one, where they fought the Cogs and actually kicked some Cog ass. They dismantled them. So you know what? I got to give them that one. Like,
yeah.
And Trider, I think his name was, the alien guy. It's like when I get back to my own planet, we'll make legends of you. Oh, did you hear that, Bulky? Legends. And then they do the Tim Allen grunt.
Yeah.
How do we get home?
I gotta
from
agree
one
with
warrior to
Fireball
another?
Disaster. The Shape It Up scene. The training scene from when they were
Oh,
going to the
yeah.
Oh, well, if you'd asked me favorite Bulk Skull Lieutenant Stone moment, then that I would have answered.
That changed the question. I think the fact that
I was
they announced that
thinking
they're going to be part of the
Lieutenant
Junior
Stone.
Cop Academy, it was like, and everyone goes,
Oh, that look on everyone's face is like,
wow.
you could replace that with a Japanese anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question number 3: How did we know that was going? How did we know that was going to happen to Victor and Monty at the end? Because it's Victor and Monty. That's why.
Yeah.
It's standard Saban bully logic.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, come on. The R Troopers had Percy, Beetleborgs had Dan and Trip, Masked Rider had that one chick and that one nerd that liked her. I can't remember their names. Of course, I'm trying to forget Masked Rider ever existed, so shoot me for not remembering. So yeah, it's standard Saban bully logic.
Pretty much. Now, excuse me, I gotta get some holy water to wash my eyes out after watching Anime America's Top 10 Disturbing Anime America's Top 10 Disturbing WTF Moments. I haven't seen that one yet.
Huh.
I shout out to Anime America. For those who don't know who they are, they're a YouTube channel that usually do anime related reviews and top 10s. I've actually met some of them. They've come to MetroCon quite a few times. So, though unfortunately one of them moved out to Australia to live with their boy. So, but still, Robin and the crew, if you're listening, shout out.
All right.
Anyway, that is it for Evan Hunter Gale. Next up, we got the Man in Black.
Hey, all, it's the Man in Black here. You ever write an email asking an opinion question and then you had never properly come up with your own answer for it? So you never sent the email, although you keep trying for 4 weeks straight until you realize nobody wants to hear your thoughts on the movie anymore? Happened to me. Aww.
Ouch.
Last week's episode's Burger Morpher. More to the point, I loved how the bully plot this episode actually felt like a Bulk and Skull adventure. I'm not saying that there have to be exact copies, but since their schemes before were inferior to B and S, I'm considering this as a step up. Fair enough. This week's episode's sort of all over the place. I like the idea. I kind of like what they did with the tree, but they don't seem really to really put any effort into changing the guy's mind. It felt a little hollow. Good choice of words there, I think. Big ass tree there.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. The monster also felt a little bit hollow in the end. The episode felt, well, you get the picture. The question I never came up with an answer because I really don't know actors outside of one or two parts. If you could cast one specific actor into a specific role into Power Rangers sequel, whom would you choose?
Ooh.
That's a good question, actually.
Well, I actually did some more fan casting, and I will not go over the whole Lord Zed Michael Rooker casting because I've said that too many times already. I did think of someone who I'd like to play Tommy Oliver, though, who's not too old yet.
Oh.
Robbie Amell. Stephen Amell's little brother, a.k.a. the first Firestorm.
Ah.
Hey, there you go.
I think he could do it. I think he could do it justice. Also, I did have another theory. I don't have any casting choices for this yet, but if they do get Lord Zed, think about it. They could actually introduce Rocky, Adam, and Aisha as his Dark Rangers and get it right this time.
Oh.
Think about it.
That's a possibility right there.
So yeah, that's who I'd fan cast for that part anyway.
Yeah, so there's some opinions right there. Definitely Robbie Amell. I definitely could see that.
Yep.
That's it for Bill. That's it for the Man in Black. Sorry. Next up, actually, Supernova. You're in luck.
Yeah, he wanted me to read this one.
There you go.
So don't worry. So worry not, my friend. You're getting your wish. Hey guys, Supernova here. No comment on the episode, but I'm glad we're getting Korag and Legacy Wars. Oh yeah, we did forget to mention that, didn't we?
Yes, Korag's so awesome. He doesn't need us to announce anything.
Yeah. And Shades, I direct messaged you my version for a build theme bot sound. He did. I did get it.
Wow, that didn't take long.
No, it didn't. The series hasn't even come out yet.
Speaking of build, that gives me a plan for Japan World Heroes, Matty. I'll discuss that with you. Well, I'll discuss that on California time. Wink,
You
wink.
know what? Yeah, yep.
And speaking of which, he does say, have fun at the convention, you two.
Oh, we will.
Oh, yeah.
Now then, before I do questions, I'm doing the bonus first. Now then, you know how Kamen Riders have themes, right? Well, I thought up what the names of the songs would be for the Rider the Transformation ones. He's still on about this. Wow.
He's dedicated.
Yeah, he is. For mine, he's got Virtuous Victory, Matty, Stone Cold Courage, Mike Shells, Rewind. For himself, he's got Burst of Hope. For Easy, he's got 4-Year Cowboy, Cyborg Rider with a Harley motorcycle, and
I like it.
well, no, that's just the name of it. That's just like to describe his rider. For yours, it's Love and Law.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. For Kamen Rider Jaws, Wild and Giga. For Jaws, Wild and Giga, Ferocious Fangs. Jungle Justice, and One Last Ace. Okay, then. Anyway, questions. Which Ranger color would you like to see lead a team that has never done so before?
Ooh.
A non-red...
So if we could have another Jen from Lightspeed Rescue,
Or another...
Time for
Another Delphine.
Or Delphine,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, a lot of people are going blue. I'd say pink or blue, for sure.
Well, Pink's already done it before, technically.
Technically.
You know,
but
even though she's not technically the leader in Q Ranger, I kind of see Hammy is because she kind of has the experience. I would like to see Green when they adapt Q Ranger for the next season of Power Rangers. I'd like to see her in charge.
That'd be interesting.
I'd like to see Female Green be the de facto leader. Even though the Red's gonna have the one plastered all over the merchandise.
Of course.
And those goddamn fidget spinners. Hi, Zeron. How you doing? I feel your pain.
By the way, Jonathan Johnson, I believe we did not get an email. If not, we didn't get it in time. Yeah, he's saying we skipped his email. We didn't get his email. We got yours from last week. We got from August 16th, and we know we got that.
Yeah. But we didn't get anything new.
We don't see it, we can't read it, pal. Sorry.
Sorry, dude.
Also, here's an idea. How about not sending emails immediately after we're done a show? Give it a minute or so, you know?
Please.
Watch a show before you send something, for God's sakes. You got a whole week.
Yeah. How about after the show is aired?
Yeah, wait till the episode's aired, then send your email in, so that way you can give your thoughts on the episode.
And not
Anyway,
our
moving on.
episode. We're talking about Ninja Steel.
Yeah,
Yes.
wait till Saturday. Anyway, question number 2. What design choice would you like to see return in Power Rangers that is not a cape? Oh, now you're just being picky.
What do you got against Kate?
I think he's just saying he knows we're going to go for the cape, so what else do we want? He's being picky now.
Yeah, that's
I'd say kind of like, no, part of me is like the shoulder piece is kind of like a la Dino Charge, but
You know what? I know it's not I don't think it's ever been done in Power Rangers before. I mean, I'm trying to think of one that had one of this, but Q Ranger's doing it, so I'm going to say coats.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
Coats are cool. I mean, they're like capes, only they're coats. But you still look badass when the wind blows.
True. And they kind of did jackets with, sort of jackets with Gokaiger / Megaforce. Or no, Super Megaforce, but yeah.
Kinda. I mean, it definitely goes with the general design, but still.
Bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
All right, number 3. Which episodes of Power Rangers from the Neo Saban era have been your favorite to riff so far?
Ooh.
That's
mean-
that's making us think.
Jeez, I'm like, there's...
Oh, we can't nail down any episodes in particular, but there have been some really good ones.
There's been some good moments. I mean, the moment where this is obviously it dates it a little bit, but when Coda met the vending machine.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
yes.
I remember that Bull Dempsey joke. It was around the same time where a NXT developmental wrestler, Bull Dempsey, or he goes actually under Bull James now. He was doing the fat boy gimmick, and it was right there, and it was like he was like staring at the vending machine. I'm like, oh.
The timing was just too perfect.
The timing of it was just, it was within about a week or so, so it was still fresh in our minds.
Anyway.
Yeah, definitely Coda had some of our best riffing moments.
Yes, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when I did the Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer one.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why we are part of the Yoshi Army.
Yep. We still need a Peter Army.
That's true.
We do.
But yeah, just him and Yoshi team up and create the Sidarso Army.
Yes.
That's what I will do.
Or
I'll throw that
the Yoshi Army, the Peter Sidarso division.
I think it's just better to have the two brothers join up and create the Sidarso Army. I think that sounds good.
Yeah, there you go.
Good try. Anyway, so that's it for him. Moving on from there, Matty, you got Zeltrex up next.
Ziam climbs to the top of Mount Fiji. What's up, bitches? Yeah, just got my laptop back from the shop. That's good, but none of my data's on it. I gotta start fresh until my old hard drive's data can be recovered. That's bad.
That's bad.
Can we go
Can I go
now?
Dude, external hard drive. Invest in one. That's all I can
Also,
Your best
Dropbox. Dropbox.
That
Trust
too.
me. It's
Or Or a pile of flash drives.
In short, backup. Your best friend. Anyway, time for Ninja Steel. One, the dynamic between Preston and his dad was very good, and I could see why this episode hits home for Peter Sidarso. Also, Preston pulls off a trademark Coda pose. That's our Preston! So, they used the full first Megazord fight from Ninja Episode 1, eh? Lazy editing? You make the call.
Gray area.
Yeah. And so, Aiden comes to the end of the episode. Yeah, Matty? Hit the Admiral Akbar button. Waits for him to press the button. Oh, you mean I don't have that, actually. It's a trap! I don't actually have
Everyone
that.
knows that joke. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah. He says, well, I improv'd it there. Overall, this episode of Ninja Steel was very good, and I cannot wait to see what Aiden's deal is. Catch y'all next time. ZM vanish! And we come to that delightful part of the evening where I say, hey, Shades, you got DL butt next!
Yep, and last, in fact.
Yes, sir.
Sweet.
Well, I'm late on time, so I'll make it quick. I thought the episode was okay with giving Preston development, but I'm calling right now this whole thing with Aiden. It's a trap! Yeah, I think we're all on the same page.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now, riddle time. Tonight's category, Super Sentai Game Start.
Here's something you haven't heard in a while on a live show, folks. You're not gonna let me. There we go. There you go.
Okay. Number 1. I am a genius, but I used to be looked down upon by others. And while I did evolve, fate had other plans for me. Who am I? I get the feeling someone's gonna get this one.
Yeah, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be a case of timing on this first one. I get the feeling.
I'll read that again. I am a genius, but I used to be looked down upon by others. And while I did evolve, fate had other plans for me. Who am I? Nobody yet.
No, nobody yet. Well, we could be wrong too,
All right.
I guarantee some of you are gonna be real mad.
Also, I know it's the recap, Matty, but something pretty big just happened wrestling-wise.
I just got the notification on the tablet, but we'll bring it up at the end of the show.
JoJo just messaged me about it.
Yeah, I saw it too.
All right, well, I'm calling it. Nobody got it. Nobody even came close. Shame on every single one of you. Turn in your Sentai cards right now. The correct answer is Tranza from Jetman.
To be fair, that riddle was kind of ambiguous. A genius that was looked down on. I mean, that's pretty... That's a broad
Yeah,
range.
a lot of people were going for a lot of people from Live
Live
Man.
Man.
So yeah,
Yeah.
there was a couple of close calls, but in the wrong in the wrong area. And Gutsford says he refuses.
I would
to
have
finish
said
Jetman.
a genius mocked by his peers. That
Yeah.
would have been a little better.
Anyway, continue.
Number 2. I have fought for 2 different organizations. While a part of my name changes, my side in a battle of good versus evil does not. Who am I?
Kevin Steen.
Damn
I'm sorry. Difference.
No, you're not.
There's
Low hanging
No, you're not.
fruit. Low hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Anyway. Ding! We have a winner!
Hey!
Neptune! Sailor gets it! Biohunter Silver! Or Rider Hunter Silver, for those of you who remember Superhero Titan.
Silva.
Yes, Silva. Still, nonetheless, Taylor got it correct.
Not to be confused with the giant Silva.
Nope. Or Bigfoot Silva from MMA fame.
Oh, God. Number 3. To some, I could just be doing my job. To others, I could be evil. But regardless of what they think, in the end, I am one of the most important players in the end. Who am I?
Ooh.
This will be good.
And for the record, there's 2 answers that we'll accept. So for those who are, you know, are confused as to which one, pick one.
I'll read that again. To some, I could just be doing my job. To others, I could be evil. But regardless of what they think, in the end, I am one of the most important players. Who am I? A lot of people are going for Operate Killer for some reason. That name has been coming up a lot.
Yeah, that's new.
Power Ranger on the people on the brain, guys.
Also, he was not just doing his job, he was pure evil.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he invented that evil, I'm effing evil thing. Well, that's not very nice. Of course not! I'm fucking evil!
And for those wondering, I think DL Bot left because he was having problems with YouTube over the fact that I'm streaming tonight. Hey, folks, it's not my fault.
All right, I'm calling it. Correct answer, the Sue Shogun, a.k.a. Hate Saburo from Akiba Ranger.
What? Wow!
Well, that threw you off. What were you thinking there, Easy?
I wasn't, but wow, that's a
All right.
dick move, man.
Maybe unofficial, but it is still a Sentai. Oh, the chat is pissed.
They're not happy.
Personally, I think it's funny as hell. Okay. Anyway, and now it's time for a keyword puzzle! And Matty, I'll do you a favor. I already have the song queued up.
Actually, don't worry. I have it as well, and so we're good.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, I have keyword lookup. I have it here.
Okay, cool. All right, well, you guys know the rules by now. Wild card, anything goes. Basically, it's not a Sentai answer. Just keep it at that. Anyway. Kiwado. Dominion. Sky. Chin. Hit it.
Done and done. All right, and I'll give you folks a time cue. You have a little bit over 90 seconds, so there's that.
Again, keywords. Dominion. Sky. Chin. I don't think anyone's going to get those. Credit for some people from going outside the box on this one, though.
Ooh,
not quite
yeah,
in the right area.
It's out of the box, which is good. They're throwing darts here. There are some good guesses, actually.
Just let me know when time's up, Matty.
We have about 30 seconds left. You're about 25 seconds left there, folks. All right, 10 more seconds. That's it. Time's up.
Yeah, unfortunately, nobody even came close. The correct answer, Kamen Rider Yongo. He works for Shocker, he rules the skies with his plane, and he tends to rub his chin.
Good call. Though I will say this, Neptune had the evil queen from Mystic Knights of Tyranno. No, that's a good guess. That's a good guess. So, fair is fair. But, wow. And, of course, I gotta hit this little button here. Yeah, but, hey, 1 out of 4. That's not too bad tonight.
Not too bad.
Not
Also,
too bad
no shake hands with Danger Joke from DL Bot tonight.
I am disappointed. There was one, but someone broke the rules. So we have to pull out some pubic hair.
Well, thankfully, we already made us shake hands with Angel Joke during the riff, so we got that covered.
We got that covered. Anyway, shall we wrap this turkey bake up?
Yeah, let's do that. I can read the rules for this thing.
Of course, those are your emails and comments of the week. You can send them at rangerrecap@gmail.com. Shades, if you please.
Indeed. Remember the rules, folks. Opinions only. No news or full summaries. Toku questions only. No more than 2 to 3 questions per comment. No versus questions. 1 email per episode. Keep your comments as brief as possible, around 350 words or less. And remember that all emails are due by the start of the live episode, which is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And, thankfully, I still know the schedule for the next week, so I can even tell Stu our normal wrap-up.
I will say this. Don't expect a WrestleCast tomorrow.
No, a WrestleCast tomorrow. Because,
I will, however, give you a plug if you're itching for that little bit of action. Check the YouTube channel. We happen to have a particular episode, a mini with myself, T-Dub, of course, and of course Mike Shell. We reviewed both NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 3 and SummerSlam, and that's up. And of course, it's up on BrokenInfinite.com as well.
There you go. What we will have Saturday, we have the Helmsman with Tony Helms and the gang playing more games online for you. Sunday, no Tokuris, obviously, for the same reason there's no WrestleCast, or at least no full WrestleCast. So more Tony Helms will be covering for us on Sunday as well. What we will have is on Monday, we have MetroCon Live. The next of our MetroCon events, the Rhythm City Chronicles. Get ready to dance the night away looking for your hopes and dreams. So be sure to check that out on Monday at 8. Tuesday, of course, Rift Down with TWK and the crew, checking out the latest SmackDown, providing their randomness like they always do. Wednesday, we have the Anime Within with me and Natty, joined by Mildred, Mike Shell, and Biohybrid playing more Warhammer Online. That should be fun as well. And of course, all 3 of us should be back by next Thursday to bring back the next edition of the Ranger Recap Live as we check out the latest episode of Ninja Steel. And of course, your emails and comments. See, I still got it.
Yeah, you still got it. Well, you still got it. What are you? Lost
I feel like Mark Summers in Double Dare after he memorized the cue card. Dude, I just want to walk over and rip them apart.
Yeah.
I don't need these anymore. I've got them down to memory.
True. But of course, I feel like this little particular production that we have up here, you can hit that little thumbs up. Then you hit that like button over there. You hit that. Of course, there's the subscribe button. Of course, that little bell. So there's notifications that tell you, hey, we're live. So you could hit that. We will very much appreciate it. Of course, these two handsome gentlemen have their Patreons. Hey, even just $1 will help them out greatly. Of course, especially for Shades, he's looking for a new camera.
Yep, looking for a new camera. Finally retiring this piece of junk that has failed me for the last time at MetroCon, so we're going to get a new one. I want to get something like what TJ just got. Did you see what he got on freaking Facebook?
I know.
I am jealous.
That is a beaut. That is a beaut.
If I can get the money for something like that, I'd be set as stone. But yeah, if you guys can help out, even just $1 per month would be greatly appreciated. And same goes for Easy as well. If you can, $1 for each of us, $2 a month for between the two of us. Come on, you guys can do that. And of course, all of our social media is also located below. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, whatever we have, so that you can keep up to date on the latest news from us as well. So Easy, you got any tree jokes for us tonight?
Indeed, I do.
Well, take us home, brother.
Actually, I've got I'm going to pull a DL bot here. I got a riddle. It's see who can play this little game.
Ah.
Okay. Riddle me this, dynamic dull heads. Where do you find forests without trees, roads without cars, and towns without houses?
What?
On a map.
Oh.
What's every tree's favorite shape?
What is it?
A triangle.
Oh.
You didn't like that one, huh? Okay, Matty, this one's just for you, Matty.
All right.
You can date me on this one Friday.
Fair enough.
Which Canadian city is a favorite vacation spot for American trees?
What?
Montreal.
For my fellow Canadians, yes, I will date him. And for those wondering, Asuka has announced that she actually relinquished her NXT championship. So,
woo, undefeated.
Retiring, she has dropped the title undefeated and quote, moving to better opportunities. I expect a main roster revival imminently, I guess, or until she heals that collarbone.
Still though, undefeated.
Yep.
Anyway. Okay, one more.
No,
Can you help me identify this weeping tree?
Sure.
Okay, good. But you will owe me one. Willow? Huh? Will owe me. Oh. Yeah. Okay, those weren't very good. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I'm Easy Rider, reminding you that the fan sub will never die. We are your Ranger Recappers. We will see you, hopefully this weekend at Japan World Heroes. Me and Matty, hopefully we'll see you. But if not, we'll see you next Thursday for a new episode of Ninja Steel. And as always, remember to help control the Ranger population, steal your ninjas as soon as possible, and as always, may the power protect you. We'll see you.
We'll see you at Japan World Heroes!
Fuck the Nick channel.
Yeah! Hashtag FTN!
The ribbon tree isn't going anywhere. It's staying right here. With every last ribbon.
Actually, it's our way of saying bend over just a little bit farther so we can stick this big advertising dick up your ass a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. A little bit deeper.